Hey you guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Liv. Let's talk about HR 1242. A lot of you have been asking me to break this down, what it was, what it meant, and what actually happened. So as you know, HR 1242 was a law signed by President Trump back in 2018, right? It set up a special commission to recognize 400 years since the first documented Africans were brought to America in 1619. We'll oblige them for now by accepting those dates, but we know we were here long before that. But the purpose was to honor Black American struggle, our resilience, our incredible heroic acts, and lifetime worthy of contribution to building this nation. So what did they do? They organized events, historical tours, museum exhibits, and church services. Okay, so the commission gave out small grants up to $20,000 each to help communities commemorate this powerful milestone. They also created educational resources that are now stored in the National Archives, right? But here's the reality. It was pure symbolic, just a short-lived commission that ended in 2020. It didn't build a national monument. It didn't overhaul schools' curriculums, and it definitely didn't provide reparation. In fact, it had nothing to do with HR 40, which is the actual proposal to study reparation for descendants of slavery. Isn't it interesting how whenever monumental milestones or proposals come up, we're suddenly distracted and bombarded by issues that usually have nothing to do with American people? That's no accident, okay? We must understand and recognize who our allies are. We cannot do this alone. Even our ancestors didn't get to where they were by themselves. What I'm trying to say is there are good people here who are both willing and eager to help us and to stand and fight alongside of us. Our Heavenly Father says we are not meant to carry burdens alone. Moses is a powerful example of this. During the battle against his enemies, Moses grew tired, but he had loyal and dedicated people by his side who held up his hands so that he and his people would prevail. This shows us that we need others to help accomplish God's purpose for our lives. I won't go into that any further for the sake of this video. Okay, so however, it's important to point out that this is a huge payoff for a very select group of people here in America. And that's why many historians and activists say for something as massive as 400 years, we should have seen so much more. Because when America celebrates its proud moments, it finds huge multi-year celebration, builds permanent memorials, and push massive education campaigns. And when other countries face the dark chapters of their history, like genocide or systemic oppressions, they often provide compensation, formal apologies, and lasting investments. On top of that, the commission wrapped up right in the middle of COVID. How convenient. So many locals events got canceled or forced online. There was no extensions or extra fundings to make up for the time lost. I want to encourage you not to lose heart or become discouraged, okay? Just because HR 1242 didn't do all it could have and should have done doesn't mean we stop there. It means that the doors is still open for us to demand more meaningful recognition, real investments, and justice for our people overall. Because no one can honor our ancestors better than we can. And their story is far from over. It's still getting written, baby. So keep learning, keep building, and keep pushing. Together, we're going to make sure our history and our future is respected at the magnitude it truly deserves. Thank you for joining me. I hope this answered your question. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and like this video. I enjoy you and appreciate you guys. I'll meet you in the comments area.